Hi Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 17th through the 23rd. We're going to jump right on in here and see what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising with this lovely deck here for the week ahead. And then an affirmation from this deck here. So without further ado, my darlings, let's jump right on in here and see what's going on for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I said Leo in the beginning, right? I meant to say Leo if I didn't say Leo. So, welcome Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Alright, what's going on with Leo? Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, Leo. My darling Leos. We have Monday, Tuesday, Master Hilarion, and Archangel Raphael. So let's get right on into this. You guys have some heavy, serious spiritual energy right off the bat going into Monday, Tuesday. And it makes sense, Leo. And I'll tell you why. The reason why I decided to use an oracle deck for this week's readings is we just had the full moon in Leo last week, and that was a really massive energy which was kind of like motivating a lot of people to release their fear and to get comfortable with being seen, embracing their authenticity, stepping out into their life path. And you guys are Leo, so you may have felt it a lot more intensely than some of the other signs. You may have really felt that full moon in Leo. So a lot of people are feeling heavy energy as is, but you may have really felt the power of that full moon energy. And so if you don't know, Archangel Raphael is the patron archangel of healing. And Master Hilarion is associated with truth, also healing, but also truth. So this is the energy that you all are coming in Monday, Tuesday, Leo. And because there's so much healing here, it's going to be two parts. This is a general reading. Some of you are feeling very called to step into your path as healers. Okay, and because we have the combination of Master Hilarion here with Archangel Raphael, some of you may be gravitating towards mental or psychological kind of healing. Maybe you're feeling very called to psychology, or wanting to help people in that way, healing through thought. And others of you may be really wanting to heal more spiritually with the Archangel Raphael element here. Archangel Raphael is encompassing all areas of healing, but Master Hilarion is very much associated with the realm of thought. So some of you are healing your thoughts as you're preparing to come into your path of your spiritual gifts and healing other people. I want to clarify something, Leo. Spiritual healing is not always going to be like Reiki or quantum touch or other kinds of spiritual energy healings. Okay, spiritual healing can come through music, it can come through art, it can come through the church or some temple religious belief. There's different ways in which people can experience spiritual healing. Some people can experience spiritual healing connecting with nature, being with the elements, through exercise, releasing physically in that way. So there's different avenues. So when I say you're stepping into being a healer, it's not going to be crystals and incense and energy work for every single one of you. Some of you that may really resonate and you're like, yep, that's what I feel like I'm meant to do, and you're beginning to step into that path. For other ones of you, however, it could be where you're bringing about healing or raising others up, making a difference in other ways. Maybe you're very, very passionate. I feel some of you are very passionate about social injustice in terms of economical systems. You may be looking within your commitment and you're saying, you know what? Like you may be looking around and you may be seeing a lot of those payday loan stores and things like that, where people are going in and they're getting a payday loan because they need to pay rent, but that place is gonna like charge them pretty much 50% interest, and so they keep having to go back because it's like, okay, well, they paid off the loan, but they lost 50% more and they got to go back for another loan. And you just might be seeing things like that, or shady businesses and things that you're like, it upsets me that people are in this trap. And so maybe you're healing your money, maybe you're healing your finances, and then you're wanting to go into your community and help others do the same. Maybe you're stepping in and you're wanting to heal people, like being a business mentor or a business guide in some way, okay? And that can be linked and associated with spiritual healing, because that's mastering the physical realm. That's healing the whole thing of, like, you know, give and take and flow. So it's not always gonna be, you know, somebody chanting and meditating and laying down on a massage table and having energy work done. That is one aspect, and I'm all for it. I'm all about it. I love it, right? But there's various ways, and that's what I'm trying to say, is you're stepping into your path of a healer in different ways, different ways for different ones of you. Okay, so keep this in mind. One more thing I need to see before I move on to the next card. Some of you need to just overcome the fear and just start doing it, because you've taken workshops, you've taken classes, you have your certificates, and you keep saying, well, I'm not ready yet, let me study more, let me study more. But guess what, my darlings? The only way you're going to master it is to just start doing it. So don't get caught up in that trap of constantly having to learn the next thing, constantly having to learn the next thing. You're going to receive a lot of valuable knowledge, a lot of valuable education, simply by just beginning to do, okay? Your Wednesday, Thursday, Leo, is third ray of creative intelligence. Okay, so we have all the butterflies here that are jumping out at me. So there's a lot of happening in terms of transformation or transforming yourself and connecting with your intuition and your higher power through a sense of creativity, an increase in your creative intelligence. But I also feel like a lot of you are going to find very creative ways of moving forward, of being able to make changes in your life, creative solutions. I'm feeling that energy as well from this card. So when this energy also shows up for us, we're in the energy of wanting to create, to take action. You've had the solutions come to you. You've had the ideas come to you. Now is the time to cause them to materialize. Now is the time for them to come to be. So it's like you're taking it from the realm of thought, the dream realm, and having it come into the physical realm. Very similar to those of you that follow tarot. If you're one of the people that you've seen 10 of Pentacles as that manifestation card, you know, as above, so below, you're taking something from the realm of desire or the realm of what you've been wanting to manifest, and you're manifesting it into the physical 3D reality. That's what this card is about. So you may even have something happening middle of the week, Leo, where you're manifesting, where things are coming up and you're saying, whoa, I was just thinking about that, or I've been hoping for that for a while, and now it's here. So you may begin to see signs in your life in the middle of the week that tell you that you are manifesting, you are creating, you are stepping away from you know, that whole kind of limbo realm of where you're like in that in-between, right? A lot of us, we have a period of time that we go through in our spiritual path where we're like, I know something really big is gonna happen, I feel it, I just don't know what, I just don't know what. You're passing that feeling and you're coming into, okay, now I know what it's gonna be. And now you're coming into the realm of, I know how it's going to happen, right? So it's beginning to take shape. It's beginning to take form. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card, Leo. Wow, this is kind of our stalker card. This is our stalker card for several of the signs. Capricorn got it. Aquarius got it. And now you guys have it. I'm feeling this card very differently for you all than I felt for them. With Capricorn and with Aquarius, I felt like they were going through a dark night of the soul. Okay, now some of you, maybe you have gone through a dark night of the soul, but if that's the case, then I feel in this instance it's something that you've already gone through, and certain aspects of that are being implemented into the new path that you're stepping into. Or you are beginning to lead others through the dark night of the soul for them. You are doing something where you are dealing with others who are going through the dark night of the soul, or there's somebody in your life who's going through a dark night of the soul. For whatever reason, and this is just what I'm feeling. It's just the vibe that I'm feeling, Leo. I feel for you guys, this is more so not happening to you. Like you've already either been through it and you're already coming out of the tail end and you're stepping into this life of change and service, and you're showing others the way out. Or you're beginning to see and notice, you're seeing a lot of suffering around you. And you're seeing people who are wanting to wake up. The dark night of the soul sometimes is like, energetically speaking, if you've ever had a situation where you're having a really bad dream and you know that you're dreaming, but you're trying to wake yourself up from the bad dream, that's kind of what the dark night of the soul can be like on a spiritual level, right? Like somebody knows that there's change coming and they know that a lot of what they're thinking and what they're going through may be temporary, but there just seems to be like, I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get out. I don't know how to get out. And so a lot of you are helping with this or preparing to help others with this. So even though this card has come up twice so far three times now with you, Leo, but even though it's come up 2 other times before you so far in this week's readings, I feel a different vibe for you guys. I feel like this is something outside of you, right? Like it's something linked to your spiritual path and how you're going to be making a difference. And you may have gone through it, but if you have, then I feel this is more about you helping others or preparing others to get through it. And what's popping up in my head is the star card. Like the tarot card, star card. And you guys might have heard me say in previous readings, previous weekly forecasts, for me, when I see the star card, it's someone who's been through chaos. They've been through the darkness. They've come out a shining light, and they're an inspiring source of hope for others. They're showing others the light through the darkness. They're showing others the way out. So, Leo, that's kind of what it feels like to me, okay? That's what it feels like to me for you all. We're going to go ahead and pull your affirmation card. And as always, my darlings, I encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos because some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. They could also be helpful for just getting little added tidbits of information that can be helpful. You may need a private reading, which I'm more than happy to do. I have a few of the discounted sale priced 60-minute video readings left, so you can book those. Or you can book another reading. I have other affordable options on there as well. If you want to check that out, you can. But let's see what's happening for you guys with your affirmation for the week. So we have... Oh, you guys had... That happened to Capricorn too. A card fell out for them. Don't tell the other signs. You guys are going to have 2 affirmations. All right? All right. The universe has spoken. The universe gave you guys 2 affirmations. So one here is... I let my intimate relationships be my greatest learning devices for spiritual growth and healing. Okay? Let that sink in. Your other affirmation here is I choose to reinterpret my fears with a more loving perspective. So we talked about that Leo energy, that Leo full moon energy being about releasing fears. So this is saying that a lot of you are absolutely very strongly feeling that thing of needing to release fears. This is about coming out of fears and coming into making love-based decisions, not fear-based decisions. And for some of you, your relationships are a big part of it. Yes, this can be applying to your love life for some of you, but I also think that for some of you, as you're making these changes, you're worried about how it's going to affect the dynamic of the people in your life, right? Like they might be like, well, who do you think you are? Who made you Gandhi? Who made you Buddha? Who made you Muhammad? Who made you Jesus? Like they may be coming at you like you think you're all spiritual, or like, who are you? That kind of energy. Or they might, feel like you're changing and you may have fears about how your relationships will be affected as you're allowing yourself to, be more expressive and bring about the change that you're wanting to make. But again, this is about overcoming the fear, okay? Again, watch your moon sign rising sign video. The channeled angel messages can be very helpful for a lot of you as well. Be sure you click on the link and watch those if you haven't already. And of course, my darlings, those of you who are more focused on love life or curious about love life, you can click on the links for the love videos and watch the love videos as well. If you would like daily messages, if you like the weekly videos but you wish you had something every single day, go to Instagram and Facebook, Amethyst Angellight, and be sure to follow there. Every single day I post a message, and then later on in the day I do a fun little pick a card game. So technically there's 2 cards a day on the social media, but that's a fun little thing to have every single day. And also, my dears, a lot of you are going to ask, a lot of you always ask about the nails. Usually I don't know what to tell you because it's some color that my nail tech did, but I took this in and I had my nail tech do it for me. You can do it at home, you can do it yourself, or you can get it and take it to your nail tech if you want. But because a lot of you ask about the nails, I linked what I have on my nails. I linked that in the description of the video if you want to check that out as well. And as always, if you like the cards, if a lot of you are card junkies like me and you're constantly getting card decks, or if you want to get these decks, those are linked in the description as well. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I'm wishing you the best of luck, my dears. Have a fabulous week and take care.